What's goody, folk? Welcome to my live on YouTube. April, what is this, 9th, 2020. I am putting up my notification on my Facebook page since I am new to doing YouTube Live, coming over from Facebook Live. So let me go ahead and get that out to my viewers in Facebook land. And then we can get right to it, you dig? Today I'll be throwing cards, divining for so that will definitely be done today. And I'll also do, some free sample readings to first timers during this live feed only. Okay. So give me a second. I'll get this done. Okay, beach. Come on, let's get it together, computer. There we go. I hope everyone is having a great day. It's it rained earlier this morning, thunder and rain, which I thoroughly enjoyed that because I love thunder storms. I love rain, even lightning sometimes. It was very mystical to me. I'll be right with you all. Bam. Alrighty, I got that going. Alrighty, I got that shit out the way. So again, I hope all is well today for you all. Welcome to all my viewers, first timers, consistents, all of that good shit. So yeah, I'm on my bed again today. This is way more comfortable than being at my desk doing this. So it is what it is. I'll be broadcasting to you live from my bed from now on, I think. Until something else changes, we'll see. But so yeah. Today I'll be divining general reading for all who resonate with being a starseed or the term starseed. If you don't know what that is and that term jumps out to you, it speaks to you for some reason, then this reading is definitely for you. Even if you don't know what it is, it's calling out to you for a reason. I can tell you during the early stages of my conscious spiritual awakening, as I'm learning about what it is to be a light worker, empath, so forth and so on. That phrase, that term starseed kept jumping out at me. And I'm just like, I don't know why keeps jumping out at me. I don't know what the fuck it is. Spirit just showed me a glimpse. Some of you all are at a tower moment. Six of Spades was Six of Swords, representing his spades in a playing deck. Some of you all are in your tower moment, so we'll dig deeper into that as we continue. But as I was saying, that that term starseed would jump out at me and just stand out. I'm like, why the fuck is it standing out? Like, I don't know what it is. That ain't me. And there's something real funny about how we do as humans. We reject what we don't know. I'm up here saying I'm not a starseed. Why does this keep standing out to me? I didn't even know what it was and I was rejecting it. That's how a lot of us bitches set ourselves up. We reject things that are for us without even knowing what it is. And that's sad. It's sad. How can you reject something that you don't know anything about? That doesn't make any sense on a logical level, on a matrix level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to include the link once this video is done for the resource that I use. But this is Gaia.com. What is a starseed? Let me do this too. According to the channelers, starseeds are advanced spiritual beings from other planets and realms who possess spiritual and scientific knowledge that date back hundreds of thousands of years. It seems that while most starseeds are benevolent beings who seek to help all living beings throughout all of the realms and universes, some starseeds seek to control interplanetary resources for the benefit of their home planets. And most agree that starseeds are traveling souls from other planets who incarnated on Earth to inspire and heal human beings and to participate in the planet's evolution. It's also possible that these starseeds are physical descendants of aliens from other worlds who travel to Earth to be our planet's light workers. Okay, that's just a brief description of what it is, what it means to be a starseed. Um, it is so funny because when I went and read into, hey, K-Twin, hey, Twin, I'm just seeing you there. Let me go ahead and type to you. Um, so, yeah, at a point to where I evolved enough to become open enough to even want to learn what it was to be a starseed or what that term meant. I went ahead and I did some research into it, some in-depth research, and I found out that this shit resonates for me. Bitch, I'm a fucking starseed, you know? And a lot of this stuff may sound or will sound far-fetched for a lot of people because, and I'm going to tell you why, I'm going to be quite honest, it's because you are not vibrating on an energy level to where you need to be in order to be able to accept what it is and what it means to be a starseed. No, everyone is not a starseed. But starseeds are very important and influential as to what's going on right now. I know a lot of you may have heard who are spiritual uh, have heard that we are now moving from the shadow age into the age of light, which is absolutely true. That's why this corona no but Lyme shit is going on. The world is being reset to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Oh, absolutely, twin. Absolutely. Yeah, she liked me. She said it right. You're just like me when we first met. She's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Um, so with being a starseed, we are naturally all very empathic. Um, that's one of our main gifts to feel the emotions of other beings, sentient and otherwise. And again, we are incarnated into this world from other galaxies, other dimensions, to come and help usher in the Great Awakening, to help pull down these light codes and bring them forth to the collective for all of our knowledge and wisdom, things that aren't and haven't been documented in books. We're talking about ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge, okay? Let's see here. And again, I'm going to post a link to my resources after I end this video so that you all can come back and go to the links or whatever. Okay, so this passage here, how do you know if you're a starseed? You may have a quiet sense that you came from somewhere beyond this planet and can imagine your physical appearance from prior lives in other worlds. Maybe you fantasize about life in other galaxies with the hope of incarnating elsewhere in future births. You might also be wondering how you got here and if you'll ever return. Even with these real feelings of alignment with other worlds, you might never know whether or not you are genuinely starseed. We all seek belonging, alignment, or kinship with a person, family, group, culture, or society. To fill our hearts and inspire us, we crave acceptance and connection. To help us identify where we might belong, we adorn ourselves with labels that make us feel special or unique. We might say, I'm a seven on the Enneagram, or I'm a recovering Catholic, or I'm a conservative Democrat. We might even say, I am Starseed Pleiadian, to be precise. It's no coincidence that this is specifically towards Pleiadians, as I am a Pleiadian. Um, Whether they're based in truth or not, we love our temporary self identities, the personality constructs with which we build our personas, relationships, and lives. When traditional titles and archetypes fail us, we hunt elsewhere, even into the stars. This is not to say that your reality as a starseed is incorrect. It's to offer the idea that some, if not all, of our birth, imagined, and assumed identities could be illusions. Okay, being a starseed, we are naturally drawn to the sky, especially at night. The stars is something about being able to look up at the night sky and see the stars. It takes you somewhere. It makes you feel what's the word, glorious, for lack of a better description at this time. Um, but my star seeds, people who resonate as star seeds, that we definitely have a work to do here to help bring in the light, to help usher in this change into the age of light, because it's very much so needed. Okay. Um, and my star seeds, this will be an ongoing topic as well. Um, I'm going to work out a schedule on when I do my videos on which topic to make it more comprehensive. And for people who resonate with certain things, you can kind of plan around that schedule to make sure that you come in and get the information that you need. Um, so this is what I do. This is my business. And as I learn and grow, I put the content out there. I'm very spirit led and guided. So I just try to do the best that I can and serving my purpose. Um, so yeah, before I get into the actual reading, I want you all to go ahead and like, share, subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm not a baby in this thing, but I grow fast. So if you don't believe me, watch me grow. Also visit my soul driven, soul intended business page website at Bryce Bryson Photo GR dot Wixsite, WIXSITE.com/ spiritual hyphen readings. There you can request and submit a form, for personal one-on-one readings. There's a selection of different spreads that you can choose from and their prices. You also have access to some of my videos and readings there. You can also reach out to my email address for Soul Driven, Soul Intended, all compacted into one word, Soul Driven, Soul Intended at Outlook.com. Again, Soul Driven, Soul Intended at Outlook.com. You can also add me on Twitter at Intended Soul at Twitter. You can also add me on Instagram, Soul Driven, Soul Intended, again, compacted into one word at Instagram. Then, of course, my Facebook page, Bryce Bryson. Alrighty, all right, bitch. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. Take what resonates with you. If it doesn't, leave it. Plain and simple. Ain't no need to argue. Ain't no need to question where the message came from. Because guess what, bitch? If it's not for you, why are you wasting your energy on it? Plain and simple. So again, I say, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? Just that simple. So we throw the dice. So we have 1 and 3 on red. Gives me 4. Then we have 5 on blue. 5 and 4 is 9. Ooh. Okay. Y'all ain't see that. Maybe y'all did. 5 and 4 is 9. So it's interesting. On yesterday's reading, we had an overall energy of 9 as well. So just like for my creatives on yesterday, my Starseeds, Pleiadians, we have a choice to make. We're rounding the end of a cycle. Okay. So I feel like this particular choice that needs to be made for my Pleiadians, my Starseeds, are if we're going to take up the mantle and walk with it or not. Um, Again, being star seeds, we all agreed to come into this life to serve a purpose. So the decision was already made then. The thing behind that is when we come into this life, we come into this life without knowledge of who we are worth. Okay. So we go through life's journeys here to learn within this matrix society, to learn the ways of the people, and to also trigger us to remember who we are and to move forward with our destiny, our calling, our purpose. Okay. Um, so there are some star seeds out there who know they are star seeds, but are not quite accepting of what that means to be. Why? Some of you may ask, because we got wrapped up in the society of the matrix. Okay. Okay. But you are strong enough to overcome that. What word do I want to use? You're strong enough to overcome the limitations of that society. Yes, the society is limited. There are subliminal tinkerings going on to prevent us, and not only star seeds, not only Pleiadians, but empaths, light workers, the whole lot of us. Um, Subliminal tinkerings to keep us from realizing who we are and our full power. Okay. Alrighty. So it's decision time. Either we're going to reject the mantle and we're going to be stuck in a cycle over and over and over again because we are not servicing our purpose. We're not doing what we are meant to do. Okay. Or we pick up the mantle and run. And with picking up the mantle and running, we'll clear that stage on to the next. Okay. Because there's work to do. There is work to do, and the time is now. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead, Spirit done threw out about 3 cards already. So, ooh, bitch. I'm going to take these ones, Spirit said. Okay, that definitely ain't no coincidence. I see all of you are. Let me move this back a little bit. I really like being over here so much better than at this desk. Alrighty. So, I'm picking from the top of the spread first, not the first card thrown out. You may ask, why do I specify that sometimes? Because sometimes it makes a difference, okay? Here we go. 9 of Cups. No coincidence that the card at the top of the spread is the same number thrown out with the dice. 9. So, this solidifies what I just said. It's decision-making time. Starseeds, Pleiadians. It's decision-making time. Okay? 9 of Cups. You have to make this decision from your heart. Okay? The ones who are leaning on to the right side, meaning that you're going to pick up the mantle and run and do your job, serve your purpose. You have a desire to go ahead and level up in your heart space. You want to do the job. You want to get things done. And you can and you will. So follow that, okay? The ones who are kind of stagnant in the decision, who don't quite know, or who know and don't want to move forward with this, I urge and encourage you to look into your heart space. Just you and your heart. You don't have to do this with anyone else. I advise that you don't do this with anyone else. Spirituality is personal, it's one-on-one. And while spirituality affects all within the collective, there's some things that we have to do on our own in hermit, okay? So for the ones of you who are not clear as to what you want to do, Get into your heart space, okay? Question things within your heart. You don't even have to verbalize them. I advise that you don't verbalize them. Why? Because once those things are confirmed, clarified, quantified, it's in a miraculous way. Why? Again, you may ask because you didn't verbalize your questions. You didn't verbalize your concerns. These are things that you ask within yourself. And you will get the answer in a very unique way to whom you are. And then when you do, there's no doubt. You can't doubt. You can't question why. I mean, you can question, but that's you being stubborn. Okay. But is it how did these questions get answered when I didn't speak them to anyone, when I didn't share these thoughts with anyone but myself? Universe, bitch, the divine. That's how we work. Okay. For those of you all, and this is the first card out in the spread, Ten of Cups. For my Starseeds, my Pleiadians, that go ahead and pick up the mantle and run with it. We're not walking, we're running with it, okay? For those of you who pick up that mantle and run with it, you have cleared that level on to the next. This is the Ten of Cups here, okay? Okay? This is going to be very fulfilling work for us to do and to get to, okay? It's going to be very heart-filling, okay? Here, we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Number 4 is representative of your foundation. Okay. Okay. So I feel like this energy belongs to the Starseeds, the Pleiadians, who are just, it's not clicking with them right now, because now this energy right here is indicative of you questioning the foundation that your life, that your beliefs were built on. Okay, this is a crucial moment. As I was shuffling before I threw out the dice, Spirit did show me the Six of Swords, which is Tower, Fate, Destiny. Okay, and even though I did not throw that card or take that card out to put in the spread, that card was very relevant because this is attached to you all. Well, all Starseeds, all Pleiadians, you all. This is destined. This is fate. This is a tower moment. This has to happen. This choice needs to be made. Okay. Okay. So for some of you, for those of you who resonate with this card, questioning the foundation that your beliefs were built on, let that tower come down. Okay. Let that tower come down. Open up your mind. Open up your heart. Open up your ears and your eyes. Okay. Ask yourself, because we have everything that we need within self. Ask yourself, okay, this is for the Four of Swords. The people out there who are questioning your foundation, okay? Three of Wands. Three of Wands. 3 normally signifies confusion, drama, mess, sometimes a third-party entity. This here, again, confusion. These 3 cards actually, the Four of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the next card out, the 4 of Wands. All 3 of these cards and energies are belonging to the Starseeds, the Pleiadians, who are just in between. You don't know what to do. Okay? I can't really tell you what to do. It's free will. Spirit is always free will. You always have the right to make your choice and unmake your choice. Okay? But some of you all, you need to get into your intuition. Not only your intuition, your heart space. Okay? Foundation of your intuition, creativity, knowledge. Okay? You have to ask for knowledge when you're questioning certain things. You have to ask for confirmation of knowledge. Okay? You have to do it. You have to ask the right questions to get the right answers. Okay? Because we need to move out of this confused space. Okay? And there's some of you all, I'm getting clarity on this 3 of Wands now. There are some of you all who are in fact spiritual. You just can't wrap your head around this whole starseed thing. And when you really dig into starseed and being from another galaxy, another planet, another dimension, and all of that stuff, for some of y'all, that's far fetched. And I get it. I was there before, but guess what you need to do? You need to call on your intuition. You need to call on your intuition. Follow your intuition. When you're being spirit led and guided and following your intuition, there's no room for confusion. Okay? And going back to the Four of Wands, that's getting ready to, once you get into your intuition, for those of you who are spiritual but just can't wrap your mind around the starseed the starseed, what was the word I was getting ready to say? The starseed effect, the starseed ideal. Once you get into that intuition from an open mind and open heart, your foundation is getting ready to shift more so into the things of spirituality. Okay, Four of Wands. Okay, so whereas your previous foundation was matrix society built, now you're really getting into a spiritual foundation here, because it takes a lot to resign and resolve with the idea of starseed. Okay, but it can definitely be done. For those of you who do that, who can successfully do that, you grow exponentially within your spirituality, within the power of your intuition, within the power of your intelligence and knowledge. Okay, star seeds hold a wealth of knowledge and intelligence, because again, this is knowledge and intelligence from other worlds, other galaxies. Okay, as much as we like to believe it here, humans ain't the be all within all. We just not. Okay, to be quite honest, we vibrating on the lower spectrum of things, and still think that we know it all. And still think that we all that, and we not, bitch. That's ego. Get out your ego. Get out your ego and get into the things of spirit. It's right here in this grid. Okay, there's power in intuition, but you got to do the work. You got to ask the questions. Okay, you have to ask the right questions for the right answers. Okay. Spirit. Where are my cards? Okay. What else do we have for the star seeds? This is the general soul reading. Okay. Alrighty. So, along with growing exponentially within your spirituality, you grow even more in your personal soul space. I say soul, spirit. What's the difference? Spirit is the action behind the works of the universe. Soul is more personal to who you are. Okay. Okay. And so, with this elevation into the King of Wands and coming into your intuition, Starseeds, Pleiadians, you also come into your own personal soul space. Okay. King. We have two kings on the deck in the spread. Okay. Seven of Wands. Seven can go either ways. On the left energy of things, it's unsurety, it's nervousness. You're just unsure, unstable. On the right side of things, this is heavenly spiritual. And I'm feeling more of the heavenly spiritual energy behind this card. Okay. Okay. Let the energy from this card resonate to you all who are in that confused headspace. Okay. Feel the divineness behind the message, behind the energy of this card. If you can tap into that energy, it's going to move you into a place to where you can begin to grow and eventually hit the King of Wands. Okay. Get into your spirituality. You can't understand the concept or even accept the concept of what it is to be starseed, what it means to be Pleiadian. You can't get into that through basic means. And when I say basic means, I mean looking at it through your day-to-day eyes, through or hearing through your day-to-day ears, or comprehending with your day-to-day mind. It's not going to happen that way. You need to get into your spirituality, get into the divine of things. Okay, that's the only way expansion is going to happen, because we are limited on this natural plane, on this earthly plane. We are limited to certain things, but when you get behind the spirituality, the divineness of the universe and how things work, you'll begin to tap into some shit. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Change. Okay. This particular energy here is representing change behind the value of your beliefs. Okay. So even now through this video, whether you're watching now or you watch it later, at this point in time, right now, the value of your beliefs are starting to change over. Something hit, something resonate, and I am very appreciative of that, because this needs to happen in order for us to grow and expand. Okay, Five of Pentacles, change in the value of your beliefs. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else from this deck for Starseed and Pleiadians? Is there anything else from this deck? Because I'm going to tell you now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to divine messages from the collective, from the Pleiadians themselves, using my Beyond deck. Okay. So, anything else, Spirit? Nothing else. Okay. Nothing else there. So, I'm going to go ahead. Just kind of cleaning up the way the spread is in preparation for the Beyonder, or the Beyond deck. My Beyond deck. So, okay. Okay. That's pretty obvious. Okay, so this is from, these messages will be from the collective of Pleiadians and Starseeds, okay? But also, y'all like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Spirituality, bitch. Everything ain't what it seems, okay? You can't believe everything that you're being told, even from me. And guess what? That's when you need to dig inside yourself and start asking these personal questions. Stop being led blindly. Okay? And yes, that still goes for me. Anything that I say, bitch, if you question or even if you agree with, still go within yourself. Ask for confirmation. I'm not one of those readers or one of those diviners or silly souls that'll be like, believe everything I say without question. No, it ain't that. How are you going to get the answers without questioning? Okay? So by all means, question everything that you get from me. Okay? I ain't scared. I ain't worried about it. I ain't ever scared, bitch. I ain't never scared. I ain't. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and see what else the collective has to say, and the ancestors of the Pleiadian and Starseed. Okay. Oh, it's so funny how we got two kings on deck on the spread, and now we have two queens. Okay. So we're going to get into this message here. Okay. So for the ones who take up your mantle and run with it, Pleiadians wants you all to know that there is significant growth and advantage within your intuition. Okay. And even with some creativity with some Pleiadians and Starseed, Pleiadian Starseed, some of us, a lot of us are very creative, okay, which bleeds into our intuition. So we need to marry our intuition and our creativity together to get some things done, okay? Alrighty. But there is mastery and intuition for my Pleiadian Starseeds who pick up the mantle and run with it, okay, who accept the job, okay, who answer the call, okay. Collective wants you to know that after this shift comes, this change in the value of your beliefs, you're still going to feel somewhat confused, okay? And that's natural. They want you to know it's natural because you are coming over from one set of beliefs to another into realizing who you really are and why you are here, why you agreed to come here, okay? So this energy from our Pleiadians, Starseeds, this is natural. Okay. So once you've accepted the change of the values of your belief and start to lean more to the right, you may still feel conflicted. You still may feel confused. Don't let this discourage you. Don't let it deter you. This is very natural. Okay. Our entire belief system is changing. So it's natural to feel confused about some things. It's quite all right. Okay. As long as you can move beyond that confusion and continue to grow and evolve and expand, it will move you into the Queen of Cups, your heart space. You will become queen of your heart space. This is 1/4 of divine feminine energy. Again, I always say that we all inhabit feminine and masculine energy, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, any of that. Okay, we all have this, and we all need to balance this within ourselves. Okay. Okay. Divine feminine energy, Queen of Wands. We already have the King of Wands on deck. Okay. Balance, duality. Okay. For the Starseeds Pleiadians that are a little late to the game, it's quite all right, bitch, because you're still going to reach the Queen of Wands. This is High Priestess energy. Okay. It is nothing. It's nothing to him and haw about. This is major. This is good. Okay. And again, we got two kings on deck. We got two queens, and as a matter of fact, we have the ace, the king, and the queen of wands. This is major, major spirituality, major intuition. Okay. It's a lot of power here. It's a lot of power because there's a lot of work that needs to be done in this age that we're moving into, okay? So now, after the Queen of Wands, what bitch? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Wait, didn't Nine of Cups, wasn't that the first card the top of the spread for my soul deck, the first card that I read from? And here it is again. It's coming back up again. Why? Because the ancestors, the collectives of the Starseeds Pleiadians, okay, this is being offered again to the people who in the beginning, you're fighting. And some of y'all don't want no parts of this. But as you see this again, whether it's real time or you come back and look at this video later, things begin to resonate and click with you. So the collective is like, okay, bitch, here we are again. Decision making time. Are we going to go ahead and go left, or are we going to pick up this mantle and run with it? They want you to pick up the mantle and run with it. Yes, they do, because they are of your home, Pleiadians. They want you to remember. They want you to walk into it. Okay? If we walk into it, eventually there will be a reunion. Okay? So they are like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? Just know I know what I'm talking about, right? Like I said, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, why the fuck are you worried about it? Wasted energy. But the message is clear, okay? Some of you all, this is Eight of Cups, we're experiencing healing in the heart space, because this is tough for a lot of you all who are going back and forth with the believing, the accepting, the acknowledgement of what it is to be Starseed Pleiadian. Can be very hurtful. Some of you all feel betrayed, feel let down, feel bamboozled, feel lied to. And all of those feelings, all of those emotions are valid. But most of the time it is not intentional. It is built on beliefs of the matrix society, okay? So you can't get caught up on the realization of what things really are, okay? Just know that you are being healed, and that's why you are being able to even recognize or realize a brand new scope of how things are, okay? Accept your healing. After you accept your healing, you feel the divinity of everything. Seven of Cups. Okay? The divinity behind it all. Accept it. They want you to know that this is divine. Okay? This is ordered, divine. Rest in your heart space. Get into your heart space. Get into your intuition. It's all there. Okay? It's all there. It's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to be scared. We don't fear anyway. We're protected. What are we scared for? Spirit, they want you to see these, okay? They want you to know that they love you. This is my Cupid card page of cups. A lot of hearts from your ancestors and collectives of the Pleiadian Starseeds. They want you to know you are loved, okay? They want you to know that you have completed a cycle. It's time to move forward on to the next one, okay? It's time to move forward. It's time to do what we came here to do, okay? They keep showing me this. If it come out again, here it is. Ten of Swords, clearing on to the next soul level, okay? What is that? 2 tens on deck. Now we got 3 queens. Y'all know who follow me, doing our readings. This bitch comes up a lot. This is the Black Widow, Queen of Swords, okay? They want you to know, stop deceiving yourselves. The ones who still leaning more to the left, stop deceiving yourselves. Open up your heart, open up your mind. Remember, resonate. Stop manipulating yourself into believing that what is isn't and what isn't is. Catch that T. Catch it, bitch. Stop deceiving yourselves. That's what they're saying. Okay? Okay? It's heaven. It's heavenly. It's divine. It's divine. 7 of Swords. Divine energy. 7 of Swords. Behind the Queen of Swords, they want you to know this is divine. Get into it. 10 of Cups. Go ahead. Clear that stage. We got 3 tens on deck now. 10 of Cups. 10 of Swords. 10 of Wands. Heart space. Intuition. Soul. We got to do this. We got work to do. We got work to do. Quit tripping. They want you to know that you are loved. They got you. Page of Hearts. You're not in this alone. It's a huge collective of starseeds, okay? It's a huge collective of us out there who are being awakened and called to power. That's just what it is, how it is, bitch. Okay? Is there anything else here, collectives, ancestors of the Pleiadian starseeds? No? No. Okay, y'all. That's all we have for starseeds on today. Again, this is going to be ongoing, an ongoing topic category. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I will begin to put together something more comprehensive as far as scheduling the topics that I'm going to be doing moving forward, going forward. All right, this is only the beginning. It's only the beginning. So quit tripping. Know that you are loved through this awakening, through this expansion, through this evolution. You are loved. Pray for guidance. Ask for guidance. Call on your spirit guides, your animal guides, your ancestors, your collectives. Okay? As a Gaia, the divine spirit of the universe within God, source energy. Start calling on this shit. We can't do it alone. Okay? We need to get with it because it's shit we got to do. It's work to be done. Don't take it lightly. Please don't take it lightly. We've been living in darkness too long. We've been living in the shadows for too long. And I don't know about y'all. There was a time that I enjoyed being in the shadows. I enjoyed the darkness of life. I was a cold bitch. Back in the day, I was cold. I was damn near heartless. Cold-hearted, cold-blooded. I'm not that anymore. I'm so tired of the shadow age. I want to live in the light. I am, first off, living in the light within myself. That's why I ain't worried about a lot of this bullshit that's causing people to panic and come out their panties because they scared. Come out your panties because you're getting ready to get in. You know what I'm saying? Not because you're scared. Ugh. I don't get some of y'all, but I get it. Um, so what is this? Today is Friday. So guess what that means? I will not be going live Saturday or Sunday. Those are my off days. I will return Monday live on YouTube. The topic has yet to be determined. I got to confer with Spirit and Sun Moon. I'll put you in on Sun Moon later. See what's good, what we want to talk about, and what we want to divine for. Okay. Does it look like there have been any requests for free sample readings, which that is okay. It's all good because they'll come booming sooner or later. I mean, I'm resting in the now. I'm enjoying the present and building from the ground up because there's going to be a time to where I look back and say, whoa, that's how it started. Look where I'm at now. It's all a process. Be thankful, be grateful, enjoy what you have now so that you can watch it expand and grow and prosper into abundance, full lifetime abundance and prosperity, because that's here for me right now. My vortex is filling up, bitch. Okay. Again, remember my website, Bryson Photo, gr.wixsite, wixsite.com/spiritual-readings. Then we have Soul Driven, Soul Intended, compacted into one word at Twitter at Intended Soul. Soul Driven, Soul Intended, compacted into one word, Instagram, as well as Soul Driven, Soul Intended at Outlook.com. And as always, my Facebook page, Bryson. Okay. All right. BRYCEBRYSON. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I love you all. I thank you so much for coming in. Again, all of these topics that I've done a video on so far, they will be ongoing. So this is not the end of it. It's not the beat all of it, okay? We will continue to learn and grow together. Because I don't know everything. I never proclaim to know everything, okay? I'm still learning about what it is to be Starseed Pleiadian. I'm still learning a lot. But guess what? I can't sit and wait till I learn everything because I will never know everything. You have to get out there and be spirit guided and get out there and do the work. Trust and believe in spirit. It's never going to fail you, okay? It's not going to take you out to the deep and leave you there to drown, bitch. That's not, that's how people do. Spirit don't do that, okay? Start getting into the know. Lean into the knowing, the trusting. Y'all trusting the wrong bitches. That's another problem. Y'all trusting the wrong motherfuckers. But you'll learn one day, and if you don't, you'll just what? Repeat the cycle. That's the energy behind the 9. I keep telling y'all. Don't trust me, trust yourself. Okay? And with that, I say go ahead and ask them any questions. All right? This is until next time. Have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves, even being locked up. And look, this is something else. They just want us to stay away from other people. Put that gap in between, okay? So you can still take your ass outside. You can run, you can walk, you can jog, do some gardening. You know what I'm saying? Just sit outside, enjoy nature, listen to the birds chirp, listen to whatever the fuck else is out there. Listen to the wind blow, feel it against your skin, put them feetsies in the grass. You can do all of that, okay? Just be wise. Okay, I'm out for real. Love y'all. Deuces. Peace in the Middle East, all of that good shit. I'll see y'all Monday, 12 noon. Like, share, subscribe, all of that good shit. Visit my website. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. All right.